Okay, welcome to today's technology class, AI Tools for Job Seekers, offered by Santa Clara City Library. My name is Sophie, and I'm employee at Santa Clara City Library. Before we start, I would like to mention a few things. Today, we will discuss a few tools or apps the library is not affiliated with or sponsored by companies that make those tools. They are chosen for demo purpose only. This is a 35 to 40 minutes program. If you have questions, please use the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen to type them out. At the end of the class, my colleague Paul and I will go through the questions and answer them as many as possible. Well, if we run out of time and you have any additional questions, please come to the Technology Center at Central Park Library during our opening hours, and we will provide one-on-one help. This class will be recorded, and the video will be posted to our YouTube channel. At the bottom of the slide, the URL is our YouTube channel, and you can also scan the QR code to access. Once this recording is uploaded, you will also receive an email notification. Okay, now let's get started. Let's start with our warm-up question. You don't have to Google it, just guess. Can you guess the percentage of HR professionals using AI in hiring in 2024? According to eWeek, about 53% HR professionals use AI in hiring last year, and this number will go up to 81% in 2025. So, where do they use the AI, and why does it matter to us, job applicants? Before I answer these questions, I would like to mention a software called Applicant Tracking System, ATS. So when a candidate applies a job, all the applications are received by this ATS system. It will screen and rank all the resumes and assign a score to each one. After integrating other informations like your cover letters, the questionnaires, it provides a short list of candidates for HR specialists to interview. It even can schedule interview and do AI interview as the first step. So before your resume can reach the desk of a human HR, it has to pass this ATS gatekeeper. And for example, this is a screenshot taken from ATS software. And for this particular job, there are 86 candidates. And the HR specialist can use the left panel to set the criteria she wants to screen. And the AI will scan all the resumes and assign score to each one. And that is the ATS score. So now next question is, as a candidate, how can I pass the ATS gatekeeper? Well, if you Google this question, and there are a lot of tips online to boost ATS score. For example, make ATS friendly resume and use simple format. Don't add a header, footer, just make it ATS readable. And also, if you want to boost your score, you need to customize your application, every application. First step to research the keywords in a job posting and make sure they appear in your resume. Obviously, this process is tedious and takes a lot of time. So how can we make it more efficient? Well, ask AI for help. Nowadays, there are a lot of AI tools can help you prepare and research company and to build resume, make it ATS friendly, to automatically generate cover letters and emails, and do smart job matching, and even prep interview with you. For example, do a mock interview. Today, we will discuss two tools. And the first one is our old friend ChatGPT. It is an AI tool that understands and generates human-like text for chats, questions, and task assistance. And if you want to use it, just go to chatgpt.com. And the interface is intuitive and easy to use. If you are not familiar with ChatGPT, our library had a class last week, and the class recording is available on our YouTube channel. And Paul will post this URL in the chat. You can keep it, you can save it, and watch it later. There are also other tools, AI tools, similar to ChatGPT. You can try, some of them and see which one fits your needs best. But today, I mainly focus on ways to use ChatGPT in job hunting. And there are several steps you can use GPT in your process. And I will give you a couple of example, the prompt example after each step. So first step, when you are ready to look for a new job and you want to brainstorm the key skills and experience, you can ask ChatGPT to do that. And if you are switching a career path, and you can also ask ChatGPT, oh, what are the transferable skills I can use on my resume and the cover letter? And once the prep is done, and you find a job posting you are interested, and now you can ask ChatGPT, can you do some research on that company for me? Give me some analysis about its strengths and weakness within the industry. So once that's done, and you think, okay, I want to apply, and it's time to draft a resume. And ChatGPT at this step can help you and give you some advice how to tailor your resume and to align with the job requirements. After you have a draft, ask ChatGPT to give you some feedback. And can you evaluate my resume and give me some advice about the structure, about layout, about content? Uh, Once that step is done, resume is sent out, and you get an interview opportunity. And ChatGPT can also help you practice. Ask it to generate some questions and offering advice and to prep the interview. Once the interview is done and you want to follow up, and ChatGPT is also a good tool to help you create a schedule for following up and provide templates for the messages you want to send out. If everything goes well, you get an offer. Congratulations. And also this time, it's ChatGPT can help you negotiate your offer and provide some advice on it. So you can see from these examples, you can see ChatGPT is pretty powerful and to help us and during this whole process. But ChatGPT is a general tool not specifically designed for job seeking. And so in some cases, we want to make the process more efficient and to automate the process better. At this time, then we want to look at other AI-powered tools. And there are different tools focusing on different areas. Some tools actually can do multiple things. Today, I will demo a tool called Resi. It's mainly a resume builder, since the resume is the first step, the most important step in the job seeking. What is a resume builder? A resume builder can do several things. First, it can create an ATS-friendly resume, and it can give you quick assessment, assign a score similar to the ATS score. It also, once if you also have a job posting, it can tailor your resume to the job and help you fix issues. Before we go to the actual demo, let's just assume a scenario. Say Michael is a customer service professional with 10 plus years experience. He already has a resume, which has the several sections covering education, skills, experience, and a summary. So how can Resi help at this step? The first thing to use Resi is to register an account at resi.ai. It's free, and once you register your account and after you log in, you will come to its dashboard. So you will see there are three options. Let's just choose the first option to create a resume. There's several options you can create a resume. Since Michael already has his own resume, we can import that resume and from the file. When this resume is imported, Resi will extract informations just like the ATS system does. So now the extraction is done. Resi assign an initial score. That Resi score is similar to the ATS score used by the HR professionals. So 74, it's a okay, still matching, it's a still okay, and but there are a lot of rooms to improve. And the the the, the next thing Resi does is to reformat your resume to make it simple and ATS friendly. On the right panel, you see you can upload, you can paste a job description which which you want your resume matched to. So let's just find a job description from Indeed, and this is a customer experience manager role, and save this job description. So when Resi saves it, it analyzes the job description and extracts critical keywords. And now after the analysis, it gives you a bunch of the keywords I think you should, Michael should add into the resume. So it say, okay, do you want to add these missing keywords? If we click yes, it will automatically generate a suggestion. You can say, okay, which part I want to add. So on your resume template, it generates one new bullet, and you can always change it. For example, oh, it's not 25%, it's 35%, right? And once it's done, it looks okay. Then you click accept, and next the keyword is onboarding. So you just keep doing that, and you can choose which section you want to add that bullet into. And also, one more thing is when after Resi generates the bullet point, you can say, oh, the writing is not, I'm not so happy about the writing. Can you please rewrite the bullet? Just click the rewrite bullet. It will rewrite for you. Also, please remember, always verify the information automatically generated, and you want to make it real and true to your own experience. That's very important. So after it generates, I accept it. And in the meanwhile, you can see on the left corner, the RESI score is improving because it matches the job posting better. And also, also, if you don't want a generated bullet in a particular section, you can remove it and ask it to generate the bullet in a different section. Also, you can skip some keyword, or you don't have to always generate new bullet. Say, I just it give you a keyword. Say, I just add into my existing bullet, and it will recognize it. All the highlighted words or phrases are the keywords. And for example, the new keyword is PowerPoint. I can just add to the skills. I don't have to rewrite or generate a new bullet. And you can also skip some keywords. You can keep going and go through all the keywords. One nice thing is you can also change at different section. For example, for the summary, I can ask AI to generate a summary for me. I want to highlight in this summary, I want to highlight my senior customer service representative experience. The skills I want to highlight can be like, let's say, leadership, management, since Michael is applying for a management role, and some hard skills, CRM, and also KPIs mentioned. So I want to add those and ask AI to generate for you. If it looks okay, we just save it. Once again, always check, always verify all the information. AI is not authority. You have to double check whatever it generates. And oh, and also save it. Uh-huh. And on the skills section, you can also add new sections and new skills. It can help you to explore the skills. For example, I can only think of communication, but it will recommend, oh, it's what is related to communication can be like attention details, organized, and they are all soft skills you can mention in your skill set. So if we save it, it's added to your skills. And for each experience, it will also give you more specific suggestion. For example, here for the intern, Michael only has one bullet point. It's usually too small, too little. It asks you to generate a couple more. And so we ask AI to generate for us. And we can generate one more. Right. And again, as always, you can like make modification, change it. So, um, oh, we want to save it. So you can go through all the sections. Oh, here I'm missing a period, right? It makes that recommendation to you, And so once it's all done, after we look everything, once it's all done, okay, we can see your Resi score is boosted from 74 to 93. And at the last step, you click the auto adjuster. It will adjust your font, your size to make sure your resume fit into one page and nicely formatted. After everything is done, we are pretty satisfied. And now we can click download PDF and see the score is 98 now. Uh, and once it's downloaded, you can set it off. So this is what Michael does for the ABC company. And uh, what about after he generates this resume? And what about if he find another similar job posting by DEF company? And how can we quickly adapt to this resume, existing resume, to the DEF company? It's super easy. Let's say you duplicate, okay, and edit, and we'll give a new name, uh, DEF resume. And the experience we want to apply is mid-senior level. And since we already have this existing resume, we just post DEF, the job description from DEF. Okay. Let's say on the web, I find the job description for DEF company. And the title is a customer service manager. All right, we post everything here. So we go there and voila, this one is even better because for customer service, once you have your first resumes done, and usually other posting can match your job, your resume matches to other posting pretty well. So you already cover most of the keywords in the DEF company and except the test equipment. If you don't have that experience, just skip it. So after that's done, now you can download it, the DEF resume, send it off. Okay, and a few more features I want to show from Resi is when you send out your resume, you want to include a cover letter, right? And you can ask Resi to automatically generate a cover letter for you. Say, this company, this cover letter is for my DEF resume. The company is called DEF company. The title is service manager. And the position I want to highlight, I can choose from my resume is my senior customer service representative. And the skills I want to highlight is leadership. And now click the AI generate AI writer and will it generate a cover letter for you. It takes only like 1 minute or two. As always, you want to read the letter. Whatever it generates, you want to read the letter, make edit, and make sure everything is correct. So if it looks okay, looks good, we save the suggestion. And sometimes, the tool, the format is not 100%. So that's why it's so important to read the letter, make your own edits. And after the letters, then you can download the PDF. So now you have the resume, you have the cover letter, and you are ready to go. There are a couple of more features. The Resi has a couple of more interesting features. For example, the AI interview. If you click the button, start AI interview, and say I want to do a mock interview uh, regarding my application to the DEF, and the job posting. And this job posting is about here's the job posting, and this title is customer service manager. Okay, send this information, feed those information to Resi.
Let's get ready to interview.
And I'm not sure if I turn on the audio yet.
Your interview is ready.
Uh-huh.
Click next to start.
But basically, what is it has a, AI generated audio and to ask you questions. And
Your experiences in customer service that led you to pursue a role as a customer services manager?
and when you answer, you can either type your answer or you can speak, just like a real interview. So it has several questions. You can go through those questions, practice your answer, and ask Resi to give you feedback. It's a pretty neat feature. on on the Resi, on the left panel, if you don't have any resume, and I don't know where shall I start. It has a sample library, so you just go and find uh, the template match your position best. For example, for the business, for the programmer, for engineer, and for marketing, and you find the resume matches your needs best, and use that as a template and add your own experience, and Resi can use the template with your own input and generate a perfect resume for you. So that's pretty much I want to demo for the Resi. Um, let's go back to our slides. Sorry, where were we? Okay. I would like to conclude this class with this slide. And currently, according to survey, about 29% of job seekers use AI for their applications. Among them, 73 applicants successfully secured the job position they were applying for. So it's a time to think about if we want to use AI in our job application and seek the best tools to help us. Now let's go to the question, Q&A section.
All right. Well, thank you, Sophie, for that presentation. Hi, everybody. I'm Paul. I'm just here in the background assisting Sophie with the Q&A portion. So I'm just going to read out all the questions you submit so that people who are watching this later on YouTube can hear them. And just as a reminder, if you want to submit a question, you can just go down to the bottom of your Zoom screen to the Q&A button. You can type in your question and submit it, and we're going to answer as many as we can before time runs out. So go ahead and get them in. All right, so first question we have, Sophie, is some companies do not want the applicant to use AI, and sometimes they'll even mention that in their posting. So the question is, how can I still use AI assistance but also make sure that the tools that the company is using don't identify the fact that I've used AI in my application?
Yes, that's a very good question. And I think content is the most important. And when you use AI to edit or paraphrase your, for example, your resume, and make sure the contents are your own experience and not generated, not generic information generated by the AI. And also on the Resi, uh, it has it can suggest, for example, some keywords are highly frequently used by the AI tools, and pay attention to those suggestions to change those those words and high frequent AI used words. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I would just add to that, even taking it a step further, if you really want to be careful about your use of AI, you can, you know, take the suggestions into consideration, but not necessarily use the exact same wording that you get generated. And Sophie showed us how to, edit the output that you get from Resi, and you could even put it into your own words if you're not satisfied with how AI phrases something, or if like the question asker asked, if you want it to not reflect that it was created by some kind of AI assistant. Okay. Uh, Next question, and this is the only other question we have in the queue right now. So once again, if you have questions, then now is the time to ask. We've got time to answer them. But the next question is, I want to hire a full-time executive assistant for me to help in my research. How could I use generative AI to help me?
Oh, so for example, you can use ChatGPT and give ChatGPT your requirements and ask ChatGPT to create a job posting, job description for you. And you want to mention like the responsibilities and the duties for your particular job and the skill set you are looking for. And ChatGPT can, based on your input, and can generate pretty good, solid posting for you.
All right, excellent. Okay, so I don't see any other questions in the queue. So we can start wrapping up the class, and I'll throw it back to you, Sophie, to wrap it up.
Okay. Before we end the class, and please check our library. Let me see, our library website. So our library website is sclibrary.org. And you can on the bottom right corner, you can sign up and to keep update with our programs and offerings and events. Also, another way is you can go to calendar and see all the events. And if you are interested in only kids events or adult events, you can select the sub calendar. And the calendar has all the programs we are offering. And before you leave today, please take a moment to fill out our feedback survey, which will automatically appear once you leave the Zoom room or the program ended. And if you don't have time today, you can also go to the website under the services and click the technology class requests and take a moment to fill out the request and let us know what classes you are interested in. It's very important to us, and we will it's important to us, and we will see how to improve based on your feedback and decide what classes to offer in the future. Once again, if you have question, you can still ask. Otherwise, and this is the end of class. Hope the information helps. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.